CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN.
Guys, the chicken is here back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we've made it through the wall. We've made it to Diamond Rank, and we are currently number 223 on the global leaderboard, which is pretty cool. I'm not usually on there, so that's very exciting. So, yeah, I'm gonna go over how we made it, here, break it down for you guys, everything like that. And guys, if you do get something out of the content, if it does help you out, I appreciate it if you just simply leave a like on the video. If we get some likes on this video, that would be great. But yeah. So with that being said, also make sure also use the code CHICKEN in the shop. I do appreciate that as well if you're gonna pick up instant training or anything else for the rest of the season. So all the plugs out of the way. Let's go over this. So I was able to push up this morning. Now the biggest tip that I can give, or that I think has kind of applied to my season so far, is not necessarily the tech, not really, you know, crazy skilled attacks or anything like that. The biggest thing is just knowing when to, you know, we talk about this a lot, when to push, when to hit the brakes. For whatever reason, I don't know the science behind it, but if I can get up early and push first thing in the morning, I think it's when people are like, I don't know, they have brain fog maybe, or they're collecting in their chests and they don't care about if they're winning or losing. It seems to be the easiest time for me to push. Later on at night, it's the opposite. I'll get into like a couple attacks here, and we're gonna fall on our face. We're gonna fail. I already know. But we're gonna go over what we've been doing. So the biggest thing that I did was switching to this base. If you guys are at 5 engines, 100% switch to this base, and you will get wins. I can guarantee you that, because it's very hard. It's very difficult for seekers. Let's look at some of these battle logs here. So a lot of these, you see, a lot of these guys are just simply fizzling. Like, look at this, fizzle, fizzle, fizzle. And there's one guy that actually got through it, but he did it on time. So let's do the enemy replay here on this last one. I think he used seekers. If not, we'll find one that did. So he's got 6 heavy choppers. Okay, no, we gotta go back. Let's try enemy replay here. I probably should have done this before the video, so I knew which one was the right one to choose. Seeker. Okay. Well, either way, heavy chopper, rocket chopper is also a nuisance. So I mean, it gets through this as well, which is nice. I forgot to mention, of course, I have the sky shield as well. I got that first thing this morning, and that definitely helped out a lot. Let's try one more replay. I want to show you one against seekers to see if we can find one here. All right, so there we go. So bullet and seekers, here we go. Let's just watch this. It'll be quick. So just like where all the mines are, just the way the defenses are laid out. You know, he's got seekers, he's got barrage. This guy's got the whole kit. Like, he's got everything. And still not able to bust through. So yeah, I mean, the base kind of speaks for itself in that sense, but it's so he goes through here with the seekers, then he's got to go all the way back over here. He's got to somehow get through the sky shield. He's had to waste GBE, which is the biggest thing on barrage and stuff to clear the mines. Now you see, we don't have a lot of building health this season, so the seekers are going to be able to you just kind of throw them out, and you know, they're going to get 3, 4, or 5 engines just by throwing them out like that. And then he delay drops 2 boats over here, and I think, yeah, they weren't able to get through here. So that's how it's able to defend against the seekers. So that being said, let's take a quick look at the tech tree before we get into the attacks, and let's just kind of go over our next plan here. So what we want to focus on next is we want to get up and get out of 5. We want to get to 6 engines as quickly as possible, and we want to get to this building health. That is our next plan. That's what's going to push us forward. That's what's going to push us forward next. We're still not at the point where we're going to go back and backfill. Again, like we talked about yesterday, you know, it's a shorter season, and we have to make sure that we're getting some of this good stuff that's at the end of the tech tree before we go back and then start to backfill. We can do that at the end once we know how much tech we're going to have. You know, we can grab some, you know, maybe barrage or something like that's going to help us out. And then along the way, we're going to max out what we already have. We're going to max out the artillery. And then, yep, from there, we're just going to push forward. So our next chest, I'm actually going to be able to max out the artillery. We might be able to do that right now, actually. So let's see if we keep the streak alive. I have a feeling that we won't. But we got to try, man. We got to try. All right, let's see what we can find here. But But yeah, it's going to get grindy because we got to stay in diamond. We got to collect our diamond chests. So if I start to lose, I think I'm just going to hold off and not go too crazy on the attacks. We don't need to tilt. We just need to collect diamond chests so we can get up a little bit higher and then hopefully kind of cement our rank. Because you don't want to, push up and then fall back. And then, we're kind of back to square one collecting gold chests. So. All right, let's go. We're going to do the same attacks we've been doing the whole time. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brick right up the gut. I always take down that package of mines right there. I find that for whatever reason, the heavies never seem to run over it. It looks like they actually would have that time, but of course, that's how it's going to go. All right, let's go like this. Let's get another Battle Ores up. Now, we got to be careful with this boom cannon. He is going to be in range of this bomber. Yeah. A little bit unfortunate. Now, a lot of people put this boom cannon behind that engine. I don't think that's really necessary. Okay, there we go. So, we're just working our way down both sides here. If this boom cannon goes... Oh, my God, dude. How many bombers does it have to snipe before I actually hit it with a shock? Alright, we're going to flare that one. Okay, so he's going to take down that engine. We're getting a horrible spread here. This attack is going terribly wrong. But at least, we kind of knew what we were getting into. Alright, so we got that engine down. I still can't flare. It doesn't look like this guy's using Seekers either, so... Oh my God, dude. Okay, that was a gift. That was a gift. I'll say it first. That was luck. That was a really bad attack. We had no business winning that one, but we'll keep the streak alive, I guess. And I do want to make sure that I get this last engine. Should be pretty easy, but just because we are collecting chests right now. But that's good. That's going to kind of keep our foot on the gas in terms of staying in diamond. So that's going to help it a lot. I can already see the comments are going to be like, how is Chicken winning with these garbage attacks? I admit, this one sucked. It's the base, guys. The base, I'm telling you. The base is sweet. It's really, really good. Yeah. So I'm just going to let him free clear here. Doesn't matter. And we'll wrap that up. And boom. 2 minutes on the dot. But this guy was probably using Seekers, right? Gearhard? Let's check him out. Let's check him out. Let's see what he did here. So 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Or sorry, 1 minute and 30 seconds. What am I talking about? Okay. So he's got brick. He's got heavy choppers. And he's going Seekers. Alright, let's see what he does. So brick's going to eat the shock mine. So I guess he just doesn't have bullet. That's why he's not using brick for anything strategic. He just simply does not have another option. A little interesting tip I'm going to give you guys. Look at that heavy chopper just spinning as this pause. That's funny. If you shock your Seekers, they'll actually follow flares after you unshock them. I believe that's true. It might just be a bug for some people, but I know that I've seen it. It's not if they get hit by a shock launcher. I believe it's got to be by your own shock. It can't just be, they're getting hit by shock launchers on the base. I don't believe that it works out that way. So, oh, it dropped over here too. Yeah, put 2 boats down there. Ooh, he might not have instant training, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Shout out to Gearhard. I think I know who that is. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Maybe no. All right, there we go. So we got our diamond chest. Let's take that bad boy up. That brings us to a total of 55 keys. So, yeah. Now, we're coming up to Seekers. Let's talk about this for a second. We have the artillery that we're going to max. But I'm not going to be using Seekers, so I'm not worried about even unlocking them right now. I'm just going to hold my keys until I can get enough to go from 6th engines straight to building health. Because I'm not going to make the same mistake that I've been making this season, and that's opening up engine rooms. Before I can get the effective tech that comes after them. So let's go ahead. Let's max out the artillery. That's going to help us a lot. 6,200 damage per shot. That's going to be nice. Kind of unfortunate that we're going to 6ER next because that's going to mean, the health is going to kick up on them that much more. But yeah, that was the mistake that I made earlier in the season when I went from 3 engines to 4 engines, and I just sat at, or no, it was 5 engines. We just did this the other day, chicken. My mind's going on me, guys. But yeah, we sat at just a naked 5ER for a little bit too long, and the attacks became really difficult to figure out. So that's the next plan. We're going to push forward through 6, get into that building health. Let's see where we're at here now. Still number 6. We got a ways to go. But yeah, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope that helps you out. If it does, I appreciate it. Just simply leave a like on the video. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one, guys. Check it out. Back.